Hello and welcome to the Gamescast. I'm here today playing Project Cars with Hamish, who's going to show me how to play it because I literally have no idea.
Hello, welcome guys. So, this is the first time I think... No, we did a Assetto Corsa video, if you remember, ages ago.
A long ass time ago.
A very long time, and it never actually got released. And I'm not entirely sure why it didn't, it just didn't. Anyway, this is... I guess, I'm going to call it the predecessor. I forgot how to call it. Predecessor to Assetto Corsa. Now, the reason I say that is because in some aspects it's kind of similar. Very nice graphics, as you'll see. All of this footage you're seeing now is actually in-game.
No, predecessor means like before.
Oh, so...
Like pre.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, so
predecessor?
No, the...
D-Day.
Following on from...
But yeah, I mean, it's not made by the same people, but I'm going to compare it to Assetto.
Just successor.
So, yeah, the success, yeah.
Yeah,
you're right, successor. I'm going to compare this to Project Cars, to Assetto Corsa, purely because that's the only sim I've really played to any extent on the PC. This is, of course, the PC version, as I'm sure you've already gathered by the earlier video. But the controls are really simple. I put everything on for you, Reith, so it should be relatively easy, but we are going to have one of the most challenging cars in the game, which I only found out a minute ago because I tried it. We are using the GT, Driving Force GT. That's
so it recognises what wheel you've got?
Well, yes, I mean, if we were to press left or right, you can also change it.
Oh, right, I see.
But we're not going to.
It's interesting.
So yeah, everything's, basically all the assists are on.
Okay. What is that? Does that include brake assist? Please don't say.
No, brake assist and steering assist are off, of course.
Yeah,
I've never really counted those in assist. You have to be seriously bad.
They're kind of just like, it drives itself kind of thing.
Is there anything you want to know about the menu or anything like that, or just kind of
I think I'll just hop in, really.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I could.
Cool. So yeah, it's a fairly simple thing. You've got the online section, you've kind of got the leaderboard section, then you've got the single player section, the career section. It's kind of split into, that's how they split it up, and they have the control area, the My Garage profile and stuff. You don't actually need to buy cars though. That's something...
Did you say you win cars? Or
you do win cars, yes.
Or is there like an arcade mode where they're just unlocked?
Oh yeah, you can have any car in the game unless you do career mode when you unlock him as you go further. It's a really cool system for career mode. It works quite well. I may explain it to you while we're driving. This is the car we're going to be driving. It's a Lotus 72D Cosworth. This was, it says 1972, which is correct. Notable drivers are Jackie Ikes and Emerson Fittipaldi. You may have heard of Emerson Fittipaldi before? No. But anyway, he drove this car.
While you were saying the names, I was waiting for one that I recognised. I didn't recognise it.
Well, so yeah, this is driven by those two drivers. And it won 3 Formula 1 World Championships. It was back in the day in Formula 1 where you could use a car for twice.
I'd say I definitely recognise the car.
Yes, you will recognise it. If we quickly change the car, we're not going to change it. You can see, you may recognise these ones as well. This is actually in the old F1 game and Gran Turismo. Yeah. This is Ayrton Senna's Formula 1 car, the 98T.
Yeah, when he crashed.
But no, it wasn't that. He crashed in a Williams in 1994.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is more 1992.
I watched the whole documentary and I don't
I know, but still. Then you've got this one. That's so cool. I love that. So this would be your Graham Hill type era.
Yeah.
And then you have this one, which I'm not this one even, which is kind of a phase. I think Jackie Stewart could have drove this car, but don't take my word.
Kind of between Ayrton Senna and
I mean,
Michael
this is
Schumacher.
78, so 72, 1972, 78, 1978. So this would have been ran until about 1985ish, let's say. So Schumacher and Senna. Well, Senna was more late 90s. Schumacher was more, sort of, I don't know, early-ish 90s. He was in Formula 1 like 1993, I think, 92, something like that.
So that was...
yes. Oops.
We got resistance and I was pushing against it on the wheel and then suddenly it stopped. And
yes, I know that is a little bit of a bug with the Logitech profile and not with the game. We have got time progression on real time. We should have 2 types of weather. It's pretty cool. But we're just going to mess around with this car. It's a really good challenge. Now, the graphics on this game are seriously good. If you press these 2 buttons here, if you can look left and right.
Oh, yeah. So hits.
I've got the settings not quite on max, so on medium high, I think.
Still good enough.
Oh yeah, I mean we're running 110 FPS, so you know it's not too bad. It'll go down a bit to 80 or whatever. But
Right, so I'm just going to take it nice, slow and steady.
yeah, so I mean I've turned the force feedback right down as well. I've got it on 40% rather than what I would normally use as 80%, because I want it to be more of an enjoyable driving experience. Now this car is very slippy, so just be careful on the throttle. You'll notice
Yeah,
as you
that
turn
is
in.
definitely
Boom.
one thing I'd noticed about other games that have old-fashioned cars in them. They generally have much worse sort of steering and stuff.
Yes, you'll
than
notice this
possible
understeers a lot. I mean, I've got the... Imagine with this with no assist, no ABS or traction control. I mean, that is... I did try it for, you know,
like
a
if
couple
I
of laps.
put...
It's
hang on, I'm just going to put the throttle right down now.
You can see
it's slipping sideways slightly.
I mean, it's beautiful for drifting, actually. You can actually drift this car. It's so cool. Just try and drift it as you would, you know, like a normal car.
What now?
Well, not now. As we go around this corner, it's quite good. So slow down a little bit. Slow down and hit the apex. Full power. Almost.
I tried.
But this game, unfortunately, this track doesn't quite show the maximum potential of the game, purely because we haven't quite...
It's very difficult. Once you've stopped, it's very difficult to get going again.
Yes, you're right, it is.
Because is it just me?
No, it is. You're right. I mean, because what's happened now is you've got gravel on the tyres, which is weighing the car down, and you've got less traction as well. This game models all that stuff. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Is the physics engine quite good?
The physics, I mean, it's seriously realistic. No, it is really good. I mean, you'll have some sim racers who may be watching this and they're like, oh no, they use this, that, and that. The fact is that this game, they don't work for 2 years with a community to make a physics which are crap. So yeah, it's a really fun game. Dash Sim. This is the first sort of first simulator kind of on the console. I wouldn't really class Gran Turismo as a sim because it's a little bit too arcadey.
More arcadey game.
And the AI are too easy for me, so I couldn't class it as a sim. This is on PC, PS3 and Xbox One. PS3, I think I said PS4, sorry.
PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah.
I did actually pre-order this on the PS4 and it arrived today.
Right.
But I did also cancel it, so I sent it back today as well.
Okay.
And I got full refund, and I ended up spending about half the price on the PC version. I think I spent about £25 on this one.
How come?
I would have been too disappointed with the PS4 one, I think.
No. I mean, how come you spent half the price?
Oh, I got it off G2A.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah. Is it already on there?
Oh yeah, you could pre-order games on G2A. It was really good. I got an extra £1 off as well because I used Has it came out in like America before? Yes, it came out. To be fair, it did come out in America on Thursday. However, it's been in beta for 2 years.
No, it's just that to get stuff on G2A, it's like a sort of auction kind of thing.
Yes, you're right.
So someone must have got it and just didn't want it or something like that. How do I reverse?
Just press the brake pedal. I think it'll. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I actually haven't.
I'll tell you what. This force feedback, as much as it's realistic and stuff, it does make it difficult with all the wires and stuff because I can't actually move my hands further than about like a few kind of inches left and right.
The thing is you can just see the kind of sun glare on this, and you'll see it move around the edge of the windscreen as we move around the track. It's really rather cool. Unfortunately, we have got 2 weather cycles. I'm hoping to get some rain in this video, but we may or may not. I'm not sure.
Is it totally random?
No, I have set it so we should have rain, but I'm not sure if I've set it fast enough. So we also have fast time progression as well. I'm hoping it's going to be fast enough. If not, we may do a little bit of a dem. But what do you think to the graphics so far, Reith?
I think it's very good. I think the car is very difficult to
It's
handle.
extremely... You can see... here we go, perfect. So we can just see the rain
Like,
start.
just as the...
If you want to cycle through the views quickly, Reith, let's just...
What views are there?
So if we press select, so you can see all the different types of views.
Okay, so we've got this one. It's sort of
Yeah.
like a kind of, I don't know, what is this, just on top of the hood or something?
Yeah, you can see all the cool raindrops there. It looks really nice. Now, you'll notice it gets ultra difficult now.
Oh, if it wasn't difficult enough. So, here we've got...
Helmet cam. That's
from
really cool.
inside
You
the
don't
helmet.
often see that, do you?
No,
in
not
games.
at all.
But in this they've got
Oh.
it. And obviously you can see as we spun around, did you see that speck of rain just kind of move across the helmet visor, I guess you'd say. It also locks to the apex.
I literally cannot get back onto the track.
So we have got a thunderstorm. I have actually set it to thunderstorm. It's very cool.
Oh, God, it's impossible.
Do you want to try a new car?
Yes, definitely.
Let's try a new car.
Oh.
So you got a bit of a taster of what that looks like. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the amazing sort of, not the weather engine. You can see the weather looks pretty nice, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to set it to clear, but we're also going to, so you can have up to 4 weather cycles.
Storms,
Like so.
fog.
So what we're going to do, we're going to have fog.
Yeah, hang on. I don't mind having all the different types of weather cycles. If that's what.
I mean, okay, so what do you want to start off with? Let's say fog.
Well, we can start off with clear.
Okay, so if we say clear,
Yeah, and then
go to
I don't know, fog, then rain, then storm.
heavy cloud, then we can go to fog, then go to heavy fog. I have an fog with rain.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, let's go heavy fog, fog with rain.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Weather progression 30 times, so we'll see it happen within about 5 or 10 minutes, hopefully.
Okay.
Time progression is going to be 60. Yep. We are going to set the time to sunrise or sunset.
Set to about, I don't know,
In other words, every hour is
Suns-
going to be a
yeah.
minute, so
so sunrise,
Say-
I think?
sunrise. Okay.
Yeah, sunrise. I reckon.
Sunrise. Okay, that's quite cool. So what
So
we'll
is
do...
this real time? So, the 22nd of April. So you want it about, I don't know, earlier than 5-ish?
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we can. Yes, of course, we can actually have real time and stuff, which I didn't.
Yeah, I
really...
was just wondering when you were saying sunrise and sunset, exactly what time we were going to have to set
track,
it to.
same track on. Actually, I tell you what,
I don't
Dubai
mind.
is beautiful.
Dubai, okay.
When it comes to,
I have to say I do not know the Dubai track.
no, nor do I.
So-
So here we go. We'll click that. It's a slightly different car. There's an absolute ton of cars. There's loads of them.
Let's have one. What will I
Oh,
recognise?
Renault Clio. Renault Megane, sorry, or Clio. Really cool. Really, lots of traction. Quite good fun to drive, I suspect. And you can have your Porsche type
I was
things.
thinking more of a kind of sports car. Maybe
Radical.
not a Porsche.
We see those all the time.
Yes, of course.
They're pretty quick though. Far too advanced for you and me. We can have.
that Mercedes-
What about a Formula C car or
I have to
one of
say
these
the
ones? here.
the Mercedes
Merc.
car, the Merc that was.
Well,
just on the
they've
screen
obviously got a
minute
lot of Mercs. We can have.
Oh.
Hang on. Is
Oh
that
yeah,
like
that's
Mum's?
Mum's car.
that's,
Yeah.
that's quite cool. Oh sweet,
Oh.
shall we have that then?
Well, yeah, why not?
Also-
No, the AMG version, because that's Mum's.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
above it.
No, that's not Mum's. That's a fucking.
Oh right.
No,
Can you
this
not
is
get-
an AMG. It says
Oh, is
AMG
it?
bar, yeah.
Oh, I thought
At the
that's-
end. It
I
says
thought
A-
I thought we were looking at the one below it.
Oh no,
Oh,
this
right,
one here.
Okay, yeah, okay. carry
So
on, carry on.
my mum's got a. What's she got? She's got.
It is that
she's
car,
got a
that exact car.
A class. A class. It is. Yeah, it's an
That's
A
an
class.
A-class.
That is pretty
It's
much.
that car.
Or a similar version. It might. I think it's
A-class
probably a
AMG.
slightly less powerful one because this will be the V8 or whatever they use.
Oh,
Yes,
That's-
I apologise.
that's a bit
It
of a
does
glitch.
do that. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
with my profiler because you need to just put it like that.
just is that the middle there.
Yeah, that's the centre, and it should stop now. If we
Oh,
go to a
okay,
different
let's
view.
go to a different view here.
Oh,
So-
look at that moon! Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
that moon.
what? Have you noticed the number plates? I don't know what it is, but I noticed this in another game. Look how cool my number plate is. That's so awesome. I
Fair
love
enough.
that.
Yeah, I have to say I am enjoying the graphics.
Oh my gosh, you can... Oh wow. Now, this is really going to give you the Bahrain is just amazing when it comes to.
Hey Hamish, the AMG,
lighting.
because it's the AMG version, it's even got the red stitching and stuff.
I know, that's so
It's
cool,
detailed.
isn't it?
And yeah, I can guarantee you guys there is actually red stitching in the actual car.
Okay, that's strange.
It's weird.
It's strange.
We
haven't got the
car.
electric seats, though, have we?
Oh no, that's
disappointment. To be fair, it's a company car, so it's, you know, it's.
See,
quite
so we
cool.
get into this car like.
Are you drifting it?
I'm not purposely drifting it. I have to say.
I think maybe is traction on? It must be on. Oh, I don't know. This is brilliant.
I don't know. I think I'm just a bad driver, to be honest. Hamish.
Probably. So it's front wheel drive, this car. And you can just see. Why don't we go outside the car Reith just so we can sort of see the sunset or sunrise?
Right. Like so.
Yeah, I mean, look at that detail on the car, and the cloud is amazing as well. It's just so nice. It's got the right fuel tank as well, a 55-litre fuel tank.
How do you know? Oh yeah. I have to say I've never.
I've actually
looked
got
at the-
fuel on like 3 times. That's why it's going down so quickly.
Oh no, I'm definitely a bad driver. Oh. I think it's because I'm trying to concentrate on talking and getting the
and
wire
driving
out
as well.
Is there crash damage on this?
There is, yes. If you press back on the arrow,
I can't do all this stuff at once. I'm trying to get back onto the track and like, oh, here we go.
you can't see it. It crashed really hard. Now I'm not entirely sure if I have it on. I think I do. So it crashed into that wall there. Just go straight on into it. Oh, something happened. Oh, mechanical fault. There we go.
Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't
Why,
look so good.
hello. And now press left and
It
right.
doesn't sound so good either.
I know. I don't think left and right won't
Left
do.
and right don't seem to do anything.
So there we go. Does it not sound good? Shall we restart it?
If you want.
So let's restart it because if I'm honest, I just love that. I just love the sunrise. Then we'll go through the full cycle of weather and stuff. So if you want, you can go inside the car now. But graphically, there's a lot of things you'll notice. I mean, let's compare it for your sake to Gran Turismo because that's one game you've played relatively a lot of. Speaking from other racing games you've played, which is fairly limited.
Yeah.
So
I'm definitely not.
graphically speaking, look at the detail on the gloves. Look at the creases as he moves his hand. There's all those kind of things that actually make this game different to other games. You can actually see the dials. They're 3D dials. They're not. Like,
Yeah, I did notice that in the
not
other
a-
one. Though each dial had individual reflections off their casing.
Yeah,
and stuff
precisely.
like
So they're not. It's not. It's similar to some. You know that PMDG I showed you in FSX.
that. Okay.
We kind of did a bit of a. I did a small flight with you. You got very bored, but
Yeah.
yeah. But that had 3D dials in each. All those dials are a different object. It's not a piece of paint that's moving across the screen, which I really like. That's so cool.
It's not just one big texture.
I mean, again, if you look at the grass, I showed you earlier on, you know, as I went into the gravel trap, you could see all the different grains of gravel. I mean, that's amazing. Like, each piece of gravel is a 3D object in the game, which is just amazing.
Whoa.
Really cool.
I have to say, lost control there. Just
To be fair, you're not doing too badly.
This
Remember,
long,
guys.
this long straight is definitely a killer. I
Also-
don't know how you managed to talk and race at the same time.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't know.
can't-
I think you get to a certain level or whatever where because when I'm talking
Yes,
and
you've had a lot of
racing,
practice
I've had
and
so
stuff.
much. I mean, I've had 1,000 hours on F1 games. It kind of becomes I can afford to go 2
Tell me
seconds a
about it.
lap.
This room's like your fucking man cave.
You can see all the reflections now in the car. It's so nice.
I'm kind of looking at the track,
Oh,
but I'm sure
but,
it looks lovely.
I mean, I can afford to go 2 seconds a lap slower and still be relatively fast, you know, so you can now see all that sun glare. Now that's really cool as it comes through the clouds. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. One thing is you can see trees rendering, and that's part of the graphics. Unfortunately, if I have that too much higher, you can start to see a bit of frame rate drop. However, to be fair, at the moment we were at 80.
frames.
So yeah, but we were at 80 down one of those straights. But it's quite good because remember you have to factor in other cars as well.
Yeah.
So although it's kind of annoying when you notice it, when you don't notice it and you're racing, it's actually really nice. This game or sim, whatever you want to refer it to, you can see your tyre model in the bottom right hand corner, which shows your speed. You can see your tyre model as well.
Is that what it is? I was
Yes,
trying to figure out
green being good, blue being not so good. This being a front wheel drive car, you've got a lot of when you put your foot down, you can you heat up the front tyres. That's why the rears aren't so hot. Also, you're turning a lot with front tyres as well. So, however, to be fair, you're doing pretty well.
You're saying.
Considering you've like basic. I mean, you don't really play racing games at all.
Yeah, I am. The added factor of this chair, the chair I'm sitting in the moment, is too high, so I can't actually move my hands lower. I can't move my hands too low because my knees are in the way.
Now you can. Is this fog now? Yes, awesome. So we can now start to see the fog.
So this is heavy fog at the moment.
Yes, it's going to be heavy fog. You can see how difficult
I'll
it
drive
is.
using the map
Oh dear.
to see the next corner because no way am I going to see it like this.
So yeah, you can. I mean, best thing to do is look for braking markers on your left-hand side, right?
Oh, is
so
that
you can see
100 yards, 50
Yeah.
yards?
So normally speaking, you brake at 100 yards in this type of car when you're pushing. So maybe for you, we'd be braking 75, maybe 50. You kind of just know when you need to brake. Like whenever we've been round with a buggy, you know when to brake. We don't have a driving line, do we?
Yeah, but then again, we generally can see the course.
Yes, I know, but still.
So-
Well, yes, okay.
I have to say I've never gone out when I can't see the entire course.
Well, no, unless you're like blind. But yeah, I mean, so now we should start to the fog will get a little bit lighter, but we should start to see some rain in a minute, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah. Is there do the windscreen wipers come on automatically? Or?
Yes, I believe they do. Yeah.
Because in the other car, it was just a case of drive fast to clear the kind of windscreen, but obviously this one has a roof and an actual screen.
Another thing you can
so
see, the reflections off the actual windscreen, which is quite cool as well.
Ooh.
So you can see the reflections on the windscreen. I'm not entirely sure. I think they change as you turn. I'm not entirely sure if they change as you turn, or whatever, or depending where the sun is. But again, it's a really nice feature in the sim.
Quite like how there's an actual reflection in the front windscreen of.
I just talking about that.
Oh, were you?
Oh my god.
Well, you see the windscreen, the windscreen wipers.
Now that rain is really realistic, isn't it? I mean, that looks like rain, I guess.
If there's one criticism I have,
Yeah.
is that the rain looks nice, but the windscreen wipers, how they take it off,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It kind of just dissolves.
Yes. No, I know exactly what you mean.
And
Yeah.
then undissolves itself. It
No.
doesn't look like an actual thing where you have the water. Although you can't. I'm not really too sure how you'd simulate that in a game.
Yeah.
How the
I mean,
water kind of.
I mean, of course they're going to have
sloshes
to
around.
patch this game and all that kind of stuff. I mean, on the window though to your left, that's pretty realistic, isn't it?
Because the rain itself is very realistic.
Why don't we hop outside of the car and just see what the rain looks like on the car? That looks so cool, doesn't it? And you can see the rain is actual objects, so you can see as we kind of go forwards, the rain's actually moving backwards. Again, that's so cool. You can see the modelling what's gone into the windscreen wipers. Not that that matters, but it just looks amazing. And it's a windscreen wiper. Someone's probably spent a few days developing that. And of course, they have to do that for another, I don't know, let's just say 50 cars.
It's not just something you can see just sort of as a texture, it's an actual 3D.
Yeah, another cool thing is you get this with pretty much all racing games, but of course they have to have the licensing for the cars. So the fact that they've been able to get all these cars licensed and stuff and use the name is quite good. You may notice on Gran Turismo they have some of their names are a little bit fake. I forgot what the
Well, there's definitely something I can
Porsche, for example. Have you ever seen a Porsche car in a racing game? You haven't. That's because they're called rough.
Yeah,
and
okay.
we would have seen that in this
Generally,
as well.
in racing games, I generally look at the
Look at
car
that now.
and
Just look at the track. Because you can only
It's
see
got puddles
and you
stuff.
can see the puddles and stuff. It's really, really cool. Now this is on ultra fast cycle, so you know it's kind of just there than not there. It would look a lot more realistic, you know, when it's on real time. So Reith, this has kind of been. I mean, we're going to end this video in the next 5 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
How would you rate this game? Would you play it again on your own? Would you ever buy it for yourself if you had a computer that could handle it?
I personally, I would racing games. I do enjoy racing games,
But they're not
but
enough
it
to
is
buy it.
brief.
Yeah.
Like, if I did this video 3 or 4 times, by the time I'd done it the 3rd or 4th time, I'd be like, right, I am just driving around a track now. Like,
Yeah.
I quite enjoy just like with the reason I played quite a bit of GTA with you is generally you sort of set a
Gran
time.
Turismo, you mean?
Sorry.
Gran Turismo, you mean? Not GTA.
GTA.
You said you meant GT6, didn't you?
Yes. Sorry. Did I say GTA?
You did say GTA.
Yeah, GTA is one of my favourite games. So.
We should have to buy that actually, and then we can mess around with it. But
Yeah,
I haven't got round to
The
it yet.
problem is I probably won't buy it because I already bought it on the PS3 and then I bought it on the PS4, so I already spent like the
Yeah.
best part of £100.
But if it's on a Steam sale for like a tenner,
Oh,
then
well,
why
definitely,
not?
but it's
You may
ne-
as well.
But it's too good a game to actually be on for a tenner in the next.
or
2
it's on
years.
G2A very cheaply. I'm not entirely sure. You know.
I mean, it's been out. It's been out now for
Yeah, but not
a year,
the
2
PC
years,
version though.
2 years, I think.
Yeah, but the PC
And then the
version's only
PC
just
ver-
been released.
Yeah, but that's how they've kept it. That's how they kept it going because they originally got it for the PS. They originally did it for the PS3, and then I pre-ordered that and got it when it came out.
Yeah.
And then they released it about half a year later for the PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
And just recently they've released it for the PC. So through that and sort of several sort of updates in the game, they've kept it going. I mean, other than kind of PC games, console games that have kept on sort of bestseller lists
Honestly, yes.
for two years straight?
Yes, Gran Turismo 2, I believe, was actually up there. But I mean, that's going more to the PS2 era. I mean, of course, you have all the Mario games, but of modern times,
Yeah.
you don't really get that kind of thing. FSX, I could sort of see as an example. It's a 10-year-old game.
Computer games, though, are a bit different because they
Modding and
computer
stuff,
games
isn't it?
between modding and a lot of games on PC go through alpha and beta stages.
Yeah, sure.
And stay like that for years. Minecraft
Yeah, I feel
came out years ago, and it is. I think it is actually going to come out as a full game.
Yeah.
But it's been out for years, and a lot of people have played it for hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, some people have played it literally for years, and it's still in beta.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
not. It's not actually came out as a full game yet. I
on
mean,
the-
it's already been sold before it's actually out as a full game.
Yeah.
And
To be fair,
So it
on
just-
a much
yeah.
smaller scale, Reith, FSX is kind of in that category.
Mm.
I mean, it is a full game, and it has been going for 10 years.
Mm.
Now, of course, perhaps the release on Steam also brought a load of new customers to FSX.
Yeah.
Who have you, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether because it came out on Steam. If it wasn't out on Steam, you wouldn't play it. I'm
No.
pretty sure.
I would have.
I mean, but now I'd say you enjoy it enough to play it. So, at least with me, it's really good fun, and I think it's good fun that, I can teach you some of the stuff I've learned,
Yeah.
and I can pass it on to you, and actually it's just a little bit of fun.
That actually, talking about that is one thing that frustrates me about Sims, is that you really do need to know your stuff.
Yes.
Like, for example, in this game, you've been playing car racing games, Formula 1, whatever, forever, so you know your way around a game
Yeah,
like this,
you're right.
inside out, upside down. Someone new can come to this, or a game like FSX,
No, you're
or
right.
anything like that, and know at all what to do. They would have to, like I've had to. You've had to teach me, but obviously not. If you're just a casual gamer, you don't have a brother that's totally insanely interested in FSX or whatever. You would have to watch endless YouTube videos, or
which is actually what I did to teach myself to play FSX.
Yeah, wiki guides and stuff like that. And it,
to be fair though,
a
it
lot.
works.
I'm not saying.
Can
it
I just
doesn't-
say quickly, Reith, it works because you like games like Arma 3. I would have never bought or thought about Arma 3. I played it and I absolutely love it. It's really good fun. It's like it's far
As
better
yet,
than
I haven't
Call of Duty.
actually. I haven't actually played it despite me buying it. I haven't really
You've
played
slightly
it that
bought
much.
it on my computer.
Because I can only play it on your computer. I mean, I did ask you if I could play it on your computer before I bought it.
I did say you could, and you can.
It's
and you
just
can. I
a
have
few
said
days
you
ago
can.
you did get rather kind of touchy, even though you'd sat on your butt all day playing it.
But
Fat bastard. I've been at school, got my GCSEs at the moment,
Good.
and I've been working hard. All I wanted was half an hour.
anyway,
Bastard.
but it's quite good because anything sim-like,
Yeah.
as in simulator,
Mm-hmm.
I could probably work my way around it, regardless on what it is. Like, you know, NASCAR, Formula 1, any racing game, any flight game.
I know,
But
I'm not saying...
you've got much better general knowledge. Let's say Arma 3, that type of game, is that an RPG game? I don't
That's
know.
fair. It's not really a first... It's just a military simulator.
Military. But you know a lot more
I don't know.
about general games. Prison Architect, I couldn't play that successfully. You know
strategy
pretty well.
strategy games.
Yes. So it's
Which
quite
again,
cool.
Arma 3, a lot,
Is.
because Call of Duty is just an FPS like Battlefield or
I was
whatever.
the thing what annoys me about Call of Duty, it is.
It's not. There's no. Oh Jesus Christ!
There's no excitement,
I've
is
kind of
there?
I screwed up there.
Okay.
Oh, cracks in the windscreen. That's
Is that?
yeah. It's a new one.
Oh, cool! No, okay, I haven't
Have
seen
you
that.
not seen that
No,
either?
I haven't seen that. Cool, that's really awesome. I've actually a really nice
I'm
cracking
glad I
effect as
crashed
well.
now. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, of course you did. Well done, Reith. Good showcase there.
I know. I mean, I disguised it as kind of accidentally doing it, but
Yeah, but
Really?
because you did accidentally do it.
yeah.
I said this video would be another 5 minutes. I'll probably edit it down a little bit anyway, even if we go off an extra
Yeah.
5 hours, which we probably won't, but you know.
Yeah, well, my neck's starting to hurt from leaning down and looking up. So
It's probably
quite-
a good idea that we go back to
we're
this.
both, yeah.
So, yeah, I am going to buy off Amazon with the refunded money I got from the PS4 version a wheel
yeah.
stand. I'm hoping I need to pass it through
wheel
Dad,
stand,
but just a little wheel
You
stand.
need to
I
pass
can-
it through me. I sit in the same room as you.
Yeah, I know, but it'll take up less space than this, so you know.
My feet go right there, you know. So just so you know, I've got to have room for these long legs.
But yeah, so Project Cars, guys, I highly recommend you buy this game if you are at all interested in any racing games, even if you want to get into.
I have to say, out of all racing games I've seen, this is definitely the biggest leap forwards.
I mean, would you say?
I've ever seen.
I mean, would you say this is more? Or would you say it was more enjoyable than Gran Turismo? Or more fun,
you said would I buy it if it was me? And personally, as I was saying,
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But that's not because I didn't enjoy it. It's just because racing games can't hold my attention for more than about half an hour each shot.
Yeah.
But out of all racing games I've played, this is the one I've enjoyed most.
Yeah, sure.
So if racing games are your thing, then this is the one I'd recommend.
I mean, I've entered
Personally.
109 races. I've entered
Already, you've only had this one day.
I've had this one day, and I've.
You
had
see, I
fun.
wasn't kidding when I said Hamish sits on his ass playing Armour.
No, I know. I
stuff
do
all
love
day.
this game.
This is
like ultra fun.
his life.
Yeah, I know. I do enjoy. I just enjoy racing games. I don't know what it is. I can get frustrated though, like everyone. You can really test yourself in this game because you can put the like AI level down loads, or you can put them up ultra high. If I was just to show you very quickly, hang on, where was it? If I go solo, if we go, I think it's here. Here we go. You can have the opponent skill on up to 100 or down to
Is 100
0.
nearly impossible?
100, I mean, I would lose considerably to an AI on 100. I normally leave at about 85 to 80.
What's realistic in terms of an actual driver?
100, I'd say, because at 100 it gives you the challenge of almost not beating someone who's actually good. Like if I was to race, I don't know, a Formula 1 driving go-karting, I'd get destroyed.
Yeah.
That's kind of, so 100 I'd say is, the thing what annoys me about most games is that it's too easy. When I want a challenge, I want a challenge that means I can almost never win. And then when you do win,
you want to win and
again,
feel like
you've really
there's
pushed.
an achievement there, not
Which is why
win every
online is
time,
such an
and
amazing thing.
when you lose, feel like, well, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. So for example, that's why I do league racing. That's why I love it. So yeah.
Because every so often feeling good about yourself rather than every so often feeling bad about yourself is always a good one.
So yeah, this has been Project Cars, guys. If you're thinking about this game, buy it. If you're not thinking about this game but like racing games, buy it. If you have no interest in racing games, you may want to check some other videos out, see what other people say, then decide whether you want to buy it. My recommendation would be to buy off a website called g2a.com. That is G2 as in the number, then A. You can pick it up for about £25 in the EU. If you live in Russia, you can pick it up for 13 quid. so fucking lucky
probably
Russian people.
13 rubles probably.
No, because I put it in GBP.
Actually, no, because it would be the other way around, because the ruble isn't worth shit. So it'd be like about 8 million rubles. But
no, it was. But hey, this is a really good sim. I think Reith relatively enjoyed it, which I think is good. It is nice to see Reith play a different type of game. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.